So along those lines, would you have voted for the $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill?
I have to see all the facts. I think that's one thing and I think you've got to be an Alabama fan because you asked that question there. Until I can see all the facts, you can't answer the question. And I think that's what is totally unfair to someone like myself to say, what are you going to vote for? You can tell me it was 1.9 trillion, you can say it was 2 trillion or whatever. Same thing with Biden wanted this 4 trillion. One thing you start talking about trillions of dollars, that is a lot of money. So I think what you got to do is you got to see all the facts and see what you got to weigh in then. And right now, I haven't been privileged of them to give me all the facts so I can weigh in and give you a good opinion on that.
The infrastructure bill. Yes, we need bridges and roads done. Yes, we do need that done. But a lot of that money went to climate change, went to trees. What the trees got to do with the infrastructure? And then we got some of the cleanest air and cleanest water here. Why don't you go to China and India and tell them to clean that stuff up first?
I believe in electric cars. I like electric cars. Too expensive to buy, but I like them. But it can't happen like right now. It takes time. You can't just turn everything off. It takes time to get that done. They talked about the infrastructure. Did they not? They talked about the infrastructure. But they ain't talking about trying to build no electricity pumps for your cars and then you can't afford a car. You gotta buy the car first. But they wouldn't give you jobs today. I was talking to someone that was telling me about the solar, and I didn't know this, but I was talking to someone that was telling me this first. In some states, you have too many trees, you have too many things that the solar don't even work. And I was talking to someone on ships, and said you can't put big solar things on ships in the city. Now, as a guy, what some people are talking about, we start talking about environmental and all this. Eventually, we can do that. Right now, we're not ready to. I think we can slowly grow into it, but we don't have the infrastructure like that. Even in the infrastructure bill, I went on this side, because I was talking to people with energy. Like, you don't know they passed the infrastructure bill, or when they were doing the roads and all this. I found out that some of the restrictions they have for building the roads were so tough, they can't even get the money to do that. So the money that they have to build the roads, they can't even get the money to do it.
We want to clean this environment up. Maybe we need to go to China and India and tell them to clean that up first. Because do you know we don't control this air? So no matter how much money we put in controlling our air, it goes over to China or to somewhere else and it messes it up. And all of a sudden it comes back over here. So all we're doing is spending money. Because do y'all know some of the places we're buying oil and gas from? They already go 40% more carbon into the air. We're some of the most environmental friendly cleaning, environmental friendly drilling of anybody in the world. So why are we not doing it here? Because we quit going in some other economy. We quit doing it there. We can do it right here in this country.
They want to be a superpower. And I'm going to tell y'all something else you may not know. Do y'all know we have some of the cleanest air, the cleanest water of any country in the world? It's right here in the United States of America. And this is what's so funny. We don't control this air. So as we put, because they love to spend your money, as we put millions and billions and trillions and all those numbers into cleaning our air up, we get clean air. Where our air that we don't control floats over to China, bad air. Where that bad air that they don't seem to care about floats over to our space and our good air. So now we got their bad air that we're cleaning up with our trillions of dollars that you're paying for is cleaning up their bad air, but now it's gonna float back over to China. So all we're gonna do is be in this rotation that until we can get China and these other places to clean their stuff up, it ain't gonna be any good. But yet nobody wanna tell them that, guys, that's not gonna work.
Now we're gonna spend money cleaning up their bad air, and it's gonna float back over. So I said, all we're doing is spending money. Unless we can get China and India to clean that air up and clean that water up, we ain't gonna never get this solved. So we need to teach them, the guys, what we need to worry about, let's educate our kids. The way you can educate your kids without putting money in the kid and not the institution anymore. Because I'm gonna tell you, charter school works. I see charter school works. And then what we need to do also, we gotta take control and quit bringing in this critical race theory.
And then you'll tell about the Green New Deal. Y'all really want to know about the Green New Deal? Let me break something off for you. Do you know we have some of the cleanest water
they talk about we need to clean ours up, why don't we go to China and India and tell them to clean theirs up, because we don't control the air. No matter how much money we put in cleaning our air up, it's gonna flow over to China. Bad air. Now China bad air floats back over here to our good air. Then all of a sudden we gotta clean that bad air up and our good air and float it over there. Got the bad air, I gotta float back over. So no matter how much money we put in cleaning yours up, it's never gonna get any good until we tell them to clean theirs up. But they love to spend your money. They love to spend your money. So that's what they're doing. And do y'all know we're one of the most environmental friendly really of any country in the world, but yet you go to these other countries, that's at least 40% more carbon to the air than we are. But yet we're not letting them do that to us. Because people are afraid now to be called names. Y'all know how many names they've been called me since I decided to run for office?
I'm talking about the Green New Deal. As we put more money into our Green New Deal, our air that we don't control floats over to China or to India, and now their bad air float back over here. Now we gotta clean that back up, then it float back over to them. So all we doing is spending money. And they know how to spend your money, don't they? Now we cleaned up their bad air, that they have messed up our good air, and it floats right over like that. So as we put more money, which is your money, into cleaning that up, until we ask them to clean theirs up, it ain't gonna get any better. So we just throwing good money out of the bad idea. I'm not saying that we shouldn't think about doing things like that, but we got to have the infrastructure to do it. And I'm gonna get to the infrastructure in a minute.
Y'all heard about the infrastructure bill that Herschel Walker don't want the infrastructure bill because I don't want to talk about it, but I want to talk about trees. I don't want to talk about our air climate control because I'm gonna tell y'all something you may not know. Do y'all know we have some of the cleanest air and water in the world? It's right here in the United States of America. It's right here. So if we want to clean this environment up, maybe we need to go to China and India and tell them to clean theirs up first. Because do you know we don't control this air? So no matter how much money we put in controlling our air, it goes over to China or to somewhere else and it messes it up. And all of a sudden it comes back over here. So all we're doing is spending money. Because do y'all know some of the places we're buying oil and gas from? They already go 40% more carbon into the air. We're some of the most environmental friendly cleaning, environmental friendly drilling of anybody in the world. So why we're not doing it here? Because we quit enrolled in somebody or some other economy. We quit doing it there. We can do it right here in this country.